Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Love. I am your host, Monique Gigi, and this is not an impromptu episode. I don't always say that whether it is or isn't, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, we're gonna be making a dish I have not made in quite some time, so prayerfully it comes out great. It should, I believe it will. And shout out to my cousin for giving me the idea for this, for butter roll, which his grandmother I first had some years back made. So shout out to you, cousin Jamal, for reminding me of this dish, because I thought about it a while back and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I didn't. And shout out to Auntie Clarissa, because she gave me the recipe. So after I had when her mom made it some years ago. So this is when I was living in Florida. So it's called, I don't know if I even said it, butter roll. And so basically, you make drop biscuits, you make a milk mixture, and you put it all together, and it's absolutely awesome. So I use, or to do the drop biscuits, I use Bisquick, and I just follow the instructions for the drop biscuits. Basically, you usually use, I didn't do this because I'm trying to make less, because I'm trying to stay off, it's eating as many sweets. So I did like half. So it normally calls for 2 1/4 cup of Bisquick mix and 2/3 cup of milk. I did 1.5 cup of the Bisquick, and I did, what is this, 1/2 cup of the milk. So perfectly comes out right. Usually I end up having to add a little bit more milk, but we'll see how it goes. It's been a minute, but we're gonna work it out. What I am gonna do first, because I like my milk mixture to already be hot and ready, I am using regular milk. Usually I would use whole milk. I am going to try this with using almond milk. Not today though. I thought about it, but I was like, we're gonna do a traditional way today. So I have 2% milk. I'm gonna turn my eye on kind of medium high. My goal is to do this, and I'm pouring quite a bit of this in here because I like mine to be settled in here. My goal is to use this and not use the big pan. I want about, we don't want anything breaking. I want to make about 6. So hopefully, I use like most of that. I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe I should start measuring stuff out so I can tell you guys exact measurements. But anyway, that's going to warm up. As that's warming up, after it warms up, I'm going to add some butter, and then I'm going to put some nutmeg, cinnamon, and almond extract. So basically, that's the gist of it. Basically, you want the milk mixture to taste really good. But yeah, with the Bisquick, do not sift it. The box says that, but just in case you were not aware, don't sift. Oh, and we're going to put sugar in the milk mixture as well. So what we're gonna start doing is we're just gonna pour our milk in here and basically make drop biscuits. You do not want to over knead any of that. So I do have some flour here too. I like to have some available because you just never know. I should have poured this in some bowl. You just never know, and I don't want to need it and not have it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, how has everyone's day been? I know I always talk to y'all like you can talk to me right now, and I know y'all can't. But that's just, how I roll. I'm tired today. I don't know about you all, but I'm tired. I am very tired. I planned on going to sleep like way earlier than I did. I think I probably should have put, and I do this with my hands when I do it. Everybody is different. They can do it how they please and use gloves, but I usually use my hands when I do this. And one thing I noticed about this is it is similar to another dough I've done before. You do not want to overly knead it because to me it makes it tough. So what I'm going to do now is, of course, my fingers are like really dirty. Well, this is not considered dirty, but the mixture on it. And what I like to do at this point is clean my fingers off, get some flour, and kind of make them into biscuit shape. I don't even know if that's like, I'm sure it's a technical term, but I'm gonna rinse my hands off, and then I'm gonna wash my hands. Yeah, you guys, I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'm exhausted, but I'm just really tired today. Around like, I think like 3 o'clock, I was like, oh, I need to go to bed early tonight. And I'm going to bed. I'm going to turn this up a little bit higher so it doesn't take too long. In my head, I was like, I'm going to bed early, blah, 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 blah. It is currently 10:05. I'm not asleep at all. So, yeah. So I'm going to put some flour on my hands and kind of also put the flour in there. And I'm going to take these and basically do like that. Little biscuits. Like I said, I do not want to make a whole lot because I'm trying to stay away from the sweets like that and not overdo it. And like I said, you do not want to over knead these, because in my opinion, from when I've done it before in the past, like it just doesn't come out right. And they like are tough. Like they can be tough. So, and granted, it's gonna be in I poured way too much flour in there, but it's okay. It's going to be in a milk mixture. Now this is what's funny, you guys. So I know I probably mentioned it, or maybe I haven't. Like, I don't care. I think I put too much milk in there, but anyway, it's all right. I don't care for wet bread at all, except for this dish. Like, this is one thing I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. So we got exactly 6. All right, look, that worked out perfectly. And I wasted a lot of flour too, but it's all right. So now we're gonna work on our mixture. I'm gonna wash my hands and we're gonna roll from there. Now, normally, like I said, I usually do like the full, what the recipe calls for. And I think I've gotten, I'm trying to think, do I do it twice or just once? I don't remember. I can't remember. It's like, it's literally been years since I've made butter roll. It tastes so good. You guys, it's so good. Like, it's a good sweet treat. Now I'm gonna add the butter. Normally I use, honestly, I don't remember. I think normally I use a stick. So I'm gonna probably use about, I'm trying to make sure I give you all as much precise information as possible. So this is about 5 tablespoons. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna put the larger piece in. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna let that melt. Like I said, I probably used too much. I probably could have did like a cup and a half of. We're gonna measure this though for the sugar, so you guys can precisely know how much sugar I use. Now, I like mine sweet, but not overly sweet. But everybody's tastes are different when it comes to sweetness. So if you're used to eating sweets, you may add more. This is a ½ a cup here. If you're not, you probably use less. And you probably use almond milk. So I'm gonna put a ½ a cup in there initially. I really feel like I'm gonna need a cup for it to be like how I like it. I like my little sweet. Yeah, we're gonna do a cup. I almost wanna like try this out with almond milk. Like, I'm apprehensive because not all milks, not all nut milks are created equally. And some of them can be, like I did, what is this? Cashew milk and almond milk mixed with some cereal. And it was like, it was not good with the particular cereal I was eating it with. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. You do want to make sure you're stirring this because you don't want your sugar to settle in the bottom and start burning. It's gonna be weird to like, I don't know if it's gonna be weird to taste this because I haven't had like regular milk in so long. Yeah, guys, it's been a minute, like to actually drink it, you know. I think that's another reason why I'm like, I really want to try, there. Try the almond milk. I'm gonna put this on medium now. So before I taste it, I'm gonna add some cinnamon. It's probably about almost a teaspoon, maybe like a half a teaspoon. And nutmeg, probably like half a teaspoon. I need to whisk this. I'm gonna use a plastic whisk, which I don't prefer to use this one because it's just, I don't know. I guess because it's not the color of everything else in my kitchen. And I love my gold ones because they're super cute. But it's metal and I can't use it in this pot. You guys, I'm so excited. I ordered something and I'm not gonna tell you guys yet what it is. But of course it's definitely for the kitchen. So I'm excited. It's supposed to be here Thursday. You guys also notice like Amazon is on something else because listen, I ordered some stuff and it was like, oh, it's gonna take this amount of time, and all of a sudden it's coming way before the end. I was just kind of like, but y'all said it wasn't coming. And then some other stuff I ordered is like taking a minute. So this is 1 teaspoon of almond extract. So, and my recipe is not like, I've never measured everything out exact. It's kind of like to taste. So, do it to taste, okay? Do it to taste. And you don't have to use almond. If you don't like almond flavor, use vanilla. Whatever floats your boat, you know? Whatever makes you happy. I am going to grab another spoon. Guys, I always say 2 spoons. 1 to dip, 1 to taste. Okay? That's what we got to do. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna add I don't know if it really needs something else. Like, that tastes good. Okay, I'm gonna taste it one more time. Like, it was actually great. You guys, that's good. That's good flavor. Like, I want to add more nutmeg, but I kind of feel like it's great where it's at. So what do? A cup of sugar. Oh, and your oven needs to be preheated to 450, okay? 450. You guys, have y'all heard, if you're on my Instagram, maybe you saw me post it. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. Sorry. I'm gonna let this cook. I mean, not cook, but melt down. But yeah, so Maverick City's new CD, I think I was like 4 or 5 days late. But listen, their new CD album is awesome. I don't know, y'all, I have Apple Music. And so I don't have to pay for it. Well, technically I pay for it. But listen, it is awesome. And even if you don't have Apple Music or Google Music, it's on YouTube. I know it's a lot of commercials, but it is worth every minute of it. Like, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It has been good to my soul. Like, you guys, that's good. That's good. So basically, next, it's really good. I'm sorry, but next we're gonna put this in the oven. As you see, they have kind of risen up a little bit, just a little bit, and we're gonna pour this in here. You are gonna cook this until the tops are golden brown. And pour that in as such. You want the top to still be like that. So you can still see the tops of the biscuits. Sometimes what will happen is they'll start to absorb it. It'll go down some. And what I'll do is put some more in there if need be. And I like a little extra. Sometimes the bottom will get kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it'll get a little thick. Yeah, that's the way to describe it. And so I'll still pour some more in. But yeah, how long it would take. Maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because it is cooking in a mixture. Now, if you were just putting these drop biscuits in the oven regularly, it'd be like 8 to 10 minutes as per the instructions, or until golden brown. But after they are golden brown on top, they should, I don't really remember if they'll be cooked through and through. But yeah, basically you're gonna cook them until they're done. If the tops are like dark, like more than a golden brown, you should probably pull them out. And you may need to add more liquid. I like to have a little bit extra liquid because you just never know. I've made them before. Like I said, I normally make like a lot. So like I'll make probably about, normally I do like 2 pans. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do probably like a dozen in each. Yeah, I think that's what I'm. It's like I said, it's been like eons, like probably like 4 years. I don't know that long, maybe like 3.5 since I've made them. But yeah, it's been a minute. But listen, back to the subject at hand. If you have not listened to Maverick City's new album, it is awesome. It is phenomenal. I know I mentioned in the last video about spending time with the Lord. I really feel like that is key and pertinent right now, considering everything going on in the world. But more importantly, God wants our attention, and he wants true relationship with us. Not just, oh, I'm going to church. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. But God really wants us to have one-on-one intimacy and relationship with him. And so I just believe that in this time that we're in, like, there's no excuse, you know, for a lot of us. Don't get me wrong, some people are working more, you know, they're still working, but things have changed for a lot of us. I'm working from home, and I just feel incredibly blessed. You know, the Lord was dealing with me. I was complaining about some things, and he's just really dealing with me like, you're in the best position to be working from home, to be able to spend time with my daughter, that I had not been able to spend before because she's at school, I'm at work. You know, we meet up basically when I'm done working, and then it's so much time before she has to go to bed for the night, and we do it all over again. And so I just really feel incredibly blessed, you know, at this point, to be able to spend this much time with her and then spend time with the Lord. It's like, yeah, I'm working from home, but I can listen to my worship music, and, you know, and granted, I normally have a Bluetooth in my ear and listen to something, but you can't always tune in and tap in like that. And I just feel like, for me personally, like, it's been an incredible thing, you know, to draw back closer to God, where I feel like I should be. You know, we all can feel like, oh, we're at a certain point, but you know when you aren't where you feel like you should be. And so it's been an incredible blessing. And I just encourage you all, if you're struggling, like, I don't know what to listen to, or I don't even know how to really get in the presence of God, or I just want to talk to God and I don't really know, like, just put some worship music on and just sit there and talk to him, just like you would talk to your friend, your brother, your sister, whoever, you know, and just talk to him. Like, God already knows what's going on, but he wants relationship with us. And in relationship, you talk and you share things. And as we talk to him, he'll talk. And please don't misunderstand. God is always speaking, always. But it's up to us to listen, you know, and up to us to commune with him and have conversation. Basically, that's what prayer is. Prayer is conversation with God. And are you going to take the time to talk to him? You know, a lot of us have had this, oh, I don't have enough time, or you do it at the end of the night, you know. But now, for those of us who are at home or working from home or not working at all, spend time with him. And even if you are working, make some time. Even if it's like 15 minutes. Make time to spend with him. I promise you, you will not regret it. God wants to talk to us. He wants to reveal things to us. And the word, it says, you know, that he reveals things to his sheep. I think it's sheep, technically. I don't know. But basically, he reveals things to his children, you know, those who love him. And so God wants to talk to us. He wants to reveal things to us. A lot of times, God is like trying to get our attention and tell us things, but we are like so off focus and not listening. And, oh, I gotta do this, and blah, 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 blah. Like, we get in our own way. And I just think it's a time to sit down and be quiet and let God do God, you know, and let him help us. You know, like I said personally before, like there have been times like, oh, I thought I knew it all, or I got this, and God's like, ma'am, stop. Chill out. You don't know what's best. And so I just feel incredibly blessed, and I'm excited, you know, all God is doing and all he's about to do. And I think we're about to see some phenomenal things happen in the world. I think we're about to see, you know, a lot of people get healed and a lot of people grow in the Lord. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of devastation going on right now. But I think if we just hold fast to God and trust him throughout the entire process, I think we'll all see how God is so strategic and how the best is yet to come. And how we ain't seen nothing yet. And I love that song, if you know where I'm going. But, you know, I just think that things get better with him and better with time. And yeah, you can be going through an incredibly hard situation, but it could have been worse. And I think when we hold fast to God and rest in his unyielding love for us, like if you allow him, like he'll help you see the brighter side of things. And he just wants us to grow in him as he sees fit. And I do want to say this as a side note. Some people have said like, oh, you're talking a lot in your videos. That is what these videos are about. It is me cooking with love. The love the Lord has put on the inside of me, and whatever he gives me is what I speak on. Sometimes I get on here, I have no clue what I'm going to talk about, and sometimes I do. Sometimes God gives me something. So the recipes, I am going to make a better effort to try and write down, not necessarily write down, but like clearly give you all the ingredients up front. And also try to do measurements, because I know sometimes I don't do any, and it's kind of like, oh, that's that. But some things are just a matter of taste, and so you just want to make sure you're not being a little too heavy-handed, which I tend to do sometimes. You know, I try to be a little light-handed with certain things, but I know I like a certain level of spice. But you have to be careful with some seasonings and everything. But I just want to say that I am incredibly blessed that you all are watching. I appreciate it. For the people who have said that my channel has helped them in some way, I'm glad God can use me to help. You know, for me, I originally started off, I don't know if I'm going into this, but it must be something the Lord wants me to share. I originally did this channel because I felt like the Lord was saying, you know, do it for single moms and others who are out there like you, and like give them your recipes and, you know, not sprinkle, but like give them the me on the inside of you, you know, because you never know who needs it or who is going through something that you've been through. And so that's what it was for me initially. But it's crazy because like some of the people who've reached out to me are like, oh, that was really good, or this really helped me, or, you know, that was a great episode. You know, it's kind of been shocking. It's like, wow, okay, God, you know, I was specifically thinking one thing, but that goes to show you like God's thoughts are so much higher than ours, and we could be thinking one way, and God's like, no, I'm multifaceted. Like, it's for more than that. And so I just think it's awesome, you know, how amazing God is. And I know I'm probably like a little extra today, but I don't even think I'm extra. I just think I'm just like relishing in how amazing he is. And I want everyone to know how amazing he is. Like, I want God to blow all of our minds. And I think if we allow him to, I know if we allow him to, he definitely will. Like, he's just so amazing. And I'm just, yeah. I don't want to keep going on. But I'm just like, wow, God, like, you're so incredible. But yeah, I'll stop talking. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is GigiLuxe, Gigiluxe. If you make any of these recipes, holler at me. Send me a picture of it if you want me to repost it. If you got questions while I'm online, by all means, I will answer your questions. This is going on my YouTube channel, and it will, I think this is next week's episode, because today is, yeah, this won't be here till next week. We'll see though, who knows, maybe God put my heart to upload it early. But yeah, and what else? My YouTube is Monique Gigi. Gigi spelled G-I-G-I, and that's gonna be on there. And then I have like over 40 episodes, I believe now. So, and then there's also Cooking with Friends, which is another series I've done with cooking with my friends, you know, a little additional help in the kitchen. And I've done some mukbangs, and yeah, so who knows, maybe I'll do a mukbang with this so you guys can like see the end result other than just a picture. I don't think, did I do a picture for the last episode I recorded? I don't even know right now. Anyway, I'm tired. But I also want to say, if this episode blessed you in any way, share it. You never know who may need it. Or if you know specifically something I talked about is going to help someone, share it with them. Like, listen, even if they don't want the food stuff, just tell them fast forward towards the latter part. But yeah, thank you guys, all 100 and something of you who have subscribed to my channel. I know I'm incredibly blessed that you all join me and watch with me and listen to me, and you know, yeah. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it, you know. And I pray that this world sees how incredible God really is and how much he so greatly loves us. I pray this episode fed your stomach. I pray that it fed your soul. God bless you guys. Good night or good day, whatever it is where you are. Bye. All right, you guys, I wasn't gonna do a two-part, but I'm gonna make this real quick. So basically, this is what it looks like when it was like almost done, and there wasn't a lot in the bottom. Like I said, I think I said like it would expand and it would probably soak up some of it. So basically it soaked up a lot of it. So what I'm going to do is keep your milk mixture, like do a little bit of extra. I think that was probably about 2 cups or so. And of course it's all to taste. I'm gonna put, I already poured some in here. I'm gonna pour a little bit more to kind of cover, because I like mine to like soak in it. That makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna show you guys how much I poured in there. It might seem like a lot to some people, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven for just a little bit. And then after that, we should be good. So, back in there, probably about 10-15 minutes. I think they were in there probably about a total of 25 minutes, if that. It might have been like more like 15. But yeah, so I just wanted to add that in real quick, so you guys know and we're clear on what to do. I think that was probably about 4 cups of milk, 4.5. But I am going to try with the almond milk I do. I'm very curious on how it tastes. I'm going to do the unsweetened, probably vanilla. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know what I just wanted to come back real quick so you guys can see what it looks like. What I'm gonna try to do is just add this all together so it's not 2 separate videos. I think I have successfully figured out how to do that. So there was the ending and then there was an extension. So same stuff as the last time, whatever I just said before. But yeah, so that's it. I'll probably do a final picture. I might turn it into, like I said, a mukbang. But I don't know if that's really necessary. We'll see. We'll see if I have any other things to talk about. But other than that, you guys have a great one. Be blessed. Okay. All right. Bye.